What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're reviewing Moon Knight Episode 2. This episode came out on Wednesday and stars Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight. Now, before we start, hit the like button, subscribe to the post notifications so you know if every video. Let's just start. Let's start talking about the good. So the opening recap of this episode, I thought it was good. It gives all the information of the previous episode in the beginning of this episode so that you can actually understand what happens in this episode. The opening sequence, I thought it was good. It is the museum sequence where Mark Spector is looking at the museum footage, and you see in the museum footage the same Mark Spector, but looking very, very creepy at the screen, and I thought it was great. There are also many creepy intense sequences, especially with the Egyptian gods, which are these tall figures. One of them has a beak. They're all very creepy in this episode, and they're used very well. The mini twist, I thought it was good. It's the agents who take in Mark Spector are actually working for Arthur Harrow, who is obviously played by Ethan Hawke, and I think it was a good twist for that sequence. The relationship between Stephen Grant and Arthur Harrow is great. I really, really like what they did with those two characters and how they meet each other and what they do, and how Arthur Harrow tries to persuade Stephen Grant, especially with the whole Moon Knight aspect of Stephen Grant. There are also many tense sequences between Stephen Grant and Arthur Harrow, where Arthur Harrow is actually trying to, basically trying to kill Stephen Grant, and I think it works very, very well. There are also many hilarious sequences, especially between Stephen Grant and Mark Spector, especially the double Moon Knight sequence, the mirror sequence. It was a fantastic sequence. I really, really enjoyed having Mark Spector and Moon Knight's persona sort of engaging in conversation with each other, especially with a mirror sequence. There is also a Moon Knight versus an Egyptian creature in the street sequence, which was great. I really, really liked what they did with the creatures. You can tell that the creatures are CGI, but it didn't bother me all that much because they didn't do a lot of close-ups on those characters, or the creatures, so it was sort of hard to tell that they were CGI. The Arthur Harrow character, he is terrifying. Arthur Harrow is basically the villain of this entire series, and I really, really liked what Ethan Hawke brought to the table with Arthur Harrow because he's terrifying. He touches someone in this episode, he just touches their shoulder, and he says, "I wish you could see the world we make," and then that person just automatically dies. That is terrifying to me. I really, really liked what Arthur Harrow is like as a character in this episode, because this is very much Mark Spector's episode, but Arthur Harrow is an overlying presence in this entire episode. So I think Arthur Harrow, fantastic character. The reveals that Mark Spector's life has been ruined by Stephen Grant, who is another persona of Mark Spector, or Moon Knight. Very, very well done. I really liked what they did, and it ties back to the mirror sequence in this episode because, like I said, it is a double, and there are two versions of Moon Knight. Well, there are practically 3-4 versions of Moon Knight now, but I really liked what they did where Mark Spector was taken over by Stephen Grant's persona. The score by Hisham Nazi is great. I really, really enjoyed his score for this episode. I really liked the score for the first episode, but this episode, it is very, very well done. The ending sequence, I thought it was a good ending sequence. It is Stephen Grant in a completely different looking location in Egypt, and he's actually looking at Egypt. It was very, it was weird because you don't know what happened to him and why he's there, but of course it's probably going to be revealed in the next episode, but you don't know why he's there. He just magically appears there. He just wakes up and he's in Egypt, and I think it was very, very well done. That's about it. There's nothing bad about this episode. Moon Knight Episode 2 is a fantastic episode and a great continuation of Moon Knight, and I highly recommend it, and I'm going to give Moon Knight Episode 2 an A. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the post notification bell so you know if I have a free video. I'm Peter. Thank you for watching.